Welcome back to XR Diecast Racing. We're at Corkscrew Laguna today to see Group 2 race in our opening round. Essex Boys Racing, Puffs Racing and Hardcore Poetic Racing are back and joined by Milestone Racing. The two lowest scoring drivers will be eliminated today and will also be playing host to a fast and furious obstacle race later on as a small taster of a new format we're working on. Make sure you subscribe to XR Diecast Racing and follow us on social media so you don't miss the behind the scenes action. Let's meet our drivers. Driving for Milestone Racing today, it's Dusty Miles in a green Karma GS6 weighing 73 grams. Essex Boys Racing are back with Dave driving an 88 Ford Thunderbird weighing 48 grams. Next up, it's Misty G driving for Puffs Racing in an 84 Mustang SVO weighing 71 grams. Let's see if the Mustang can match the performance of Puff Racing's Audi in Group 1. Last but not least, Hardcore Poetic Racing are back with Iron Poet driving a Chrysler 300C Hemi weighing 62 grams. Race 1, Misty G on the left alongside Iron Poet take the front and Dave in the back on the left next to Dusty Miles. Misty G is attempting to block Iron Poet, but this could be about to backfire as Misty G is now reversing towards the Apple Store. Dusty Miles is hot on the tail of Iron Poet, but doesn't quite have the speed to get past. Hang on, Misty G takes first place. That was so close. I think we better watch that again in slow motion. Yep, Misty G's wheels just about touched over the finish line before Iron Poet. Eventful start to the race. Dusty Miles came close to overtakes a couple of times but couldn't get past, and Misty G stole first place in the last couple of seconds. Race 2, Dave and Misty G take the front and Dusty Miles with Iron Poet at the back. Dusty Miles makes an early challenge on Misty G in the first turn and Misty G moves to block him. Some might call that dirty, but I'd call it tactful. Dave has maintained first place this race, but Misty G is hot on his tail and is now overtaken and stolen the win. That's got to be painful for Essex Boys Racing. Great performance from Dave and Misty G in that race. Dave held on to first place for most of the race until Misty G overtook him on the last turn. Shame we didn't pick that up on camera. Misty G is currently way ahead in first place with 10 points, and all other racers are in joint second with 4 points each. Four Seasons Rally tournaments coming late summer. Teams will build cars to withstand obstacles much worse than this on our upcoming track. Secure a place now by submitting test cars. Toretto in his Dodge Charger takes on Brian in his Toyota Supra. Let's go. Approaching the first obstacles now, which is a pile of tyres on the second bend. Here we go, and Toretto smashes through, as does Brian, and here we go, the barrels. Oh. You can see that slowed them right down on this corner here. And through the cones, no problems there. Into the finish line. Toretto takes the win in lap 1. 8.5 second lap is the slowest by far that we've ever recorded on this track. So you can see how the obstacles really slow the cars down. We've only really got a few on this test concept. Back through the tyres again. Through the barrels. Oh, looks awesome. Barrels following the cars the whole way around the track and back through the cones. And Brian takes the win this time. Back to the tournament, it's Dusty Miles racing an old rival, Dave, in the front, and Iron Poet racing Misty G in the back. Let's break that second place tie. Dusty Miles pushes out in front, and Essex Boys Racing are in second place. Misty G has overtaken Iron Poet, now hot on Dave's tail. Dusty Miles first, Dave second, Misty G third, and Iron Poet last. Dave fought off an early challenge from Iron Poet and Misty G later in the race, but couldn't quite get the speed to slip past Dusty Miles. Let's see where that leaves us on the scoreboard. Iron Poet is currently in last place with 5 points, Dave in third place with 7 points, Dusty Miles in second place with 9 points, and Misty G in first place with 12 points. It's the final race. Iron Poet and Dusty Miles take the front, Misty G and Dave in the back. Iron Poet in first place. Misty G has spun out again on that corner and reversing back round. Oh, Dave has overtaken, is now in second place. Iron Poet takes first place. Dave in second. Misty G third, and Dusty Miles last. Great last race. Dave managed to go from 4th place into 2nd place after Missy G spun out on that corner and almost came off the track, if anyone saw that at the back. Iron Poet taking 1st place could just shake up that scoreboard. Let's find out. As you can see, Misty G has 14 points and will be going through in 1st place to the next round, but the rest of the racers are currently all drawn in 2nd place with 10 points. We're now going to go to a time trial race, and whoever has the quickest lap will go through to the next round. First up, Dave from Essex Boys Racing. At 6.139 seconds for Dave. Next up is Dusty Miles from Milestone Racing. The time to beat is 6.139 seconds. That's 5.537 seconds for Dusty Miles. Last up, it's the Iron Poet from Hardcore Poetic Racing. The time to beat is 5.537 seconds. That's 5.644 seconds for Iron Poet. That means Dusty Miles takes 2nd place in Group 2. Thank you for watching XR Diecast Racing. Congratulations to Misty G and Dusty Miles who will be going through to round 2. But great effort from Dave and Iron Poet. This has been an incredibly close race. Unfortunately, Essex Boys Racing and Hardcore Poetic Racing have now been eliminated from the tournament. Thank you both for racing on Corkscrew Laguna. Both teams have signed up to submit test cars for our new track and racing format, so this is certainly not the last we have heard from them. I hope you enjoyed today's races. As always, we would love to hear your feedback. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed it.